Hey guys, Matthew or MP Bricks, and I'm finally doing another stream building one of the most legendary Ninjago sets of all time, the Ninja DBX. So we'll just start unpacking all this while we're waiting for some people to get in. So here we go. This is one I've been waiting to stream for quite a while. I guess I'll get comments up. Here we go. This can go. There we go. And I got my instructions up on my computer and everything, so we are all ready to go. Hopefully we'll get quite a few people. I haven't streamed in quite a long time, so I don't know how many people I'll get, but let's mute this so you guys didn't want it to be too loud for you guys there. So, man, I'm excited to have this set back and built. So let's just get started. Hopefully some of our people will come in, and in the meantime, any of you who are here, let me know. Oh, the bike isn't here. It's in my other bucket. I guess I'll have to build that later. But let me know anything you're currently building, or has anyone gotten any good Black Friday deals, stuff like that. So let me know that kind of stuff. And we'll wait for quite a few of our friends to come in. Hopefully they'll be on their way. I know it's been a while since we've done a stream, so you never know. This one was also kind of short notice. Let's see. Not seeing anyone specific right now. But this is a set that I got back in the day. I think it was actually my dad's set. He bought it, I think, on clearance or something. Um, and he actually owned this set. I am just building it back, and I'll be doing a review and everything. So technically it's his, but this is definitely a good set. If you can find all the parts to it, this might be a little more difficult than most builds that I do on stream. But it shouldn't be as bad as something like, say, the lighthouse I built. That was a lot of pieces, and I, yeah, that was like double the amount of pieces all thrown on my desk. So hopefully it won't be that bad. But right now, I'm just struggling to find a plant piece. All right, I almost just want to move on from that. Let's see. Yeah, let me know what you guys are currently building or anything you got for Black Friday. I actually saw on Target there was a really cool a bunch of deals on stuff. So I got the Zane Mech Battle Pack for really cheap. I think it was like $5 or something. Um, so that was really cheap. That was $5 for 3 minifigures. That's a great deal. Welcome on in, Jacob RL. Uh, Controller BTCH. Welcome on in. Uh, Building a 6-7 Lego set, huh? Yeah, that's funny. Um, so thank y'all for joining us. Hopefully it hasn't been too long since the last stream, but oh, is that supposed to? Yeah, okay. So let me know anything you guys got for Black Friday. But back to the sets I got, because no one's got anything commented yet. The Zane Mac Battle Pack. It was like, I think it was like $5.40 for 3 minifigures. So less than $2 a figure, and those aren't bad minifigures. The Drix is a great minifigure. Wildfire isn't exactly great anymore. Um, but the Zane is great. He's exclusive. Well, I guess not exclusive anymore because well, it is still the cheapest way to get him. So I guess there's that. But overall, a really good set. Um, I picked up 3 of those. And then I also got the Aaron or Roz and Aaron's Super Storm Jet. I guess I didn't make sure those are on the right side. For $30. And I just lost a bunch of studs. What the heck? Let's see. I'm gonna buy the Destiny's Bounty set released soon. So yeah, that one's actually a really good set. I assume you mean the Temple Bounty, right? Because I've got that one. That one's really, really nice. I actually got the 4 Plus Rogue and Drix car on a discount. Finally got Spectral Nia. That's a great figure. Her torso and leg design is fantastic on that one. Okay, what am I looking for? Big slopes and little slopes. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably been quite a while since my last stream. Sorry about that. But I wanted to start streaming a little bit more, especially because we're coming up on the season that I'm going to be doing it a bunch. And, I want to reel back in my people that'll come and watch because, um, it's about to be release, time, I guess, era, whatever you want to say. So I definitely want to get back to it. So where are these slopes I'm looking for? I guess I'll find them in the search. These can go over here. Yeah, there might not be every part here. Maybe missing a few things. So I guess we'll have to just hope it's all here. But, pretty cool set. I've been missing this one and kind of wanting to rebuild it for a while. Let's see. I actually finally got Zark from Ron 2 back in October. That is, honestly, Ron 2 is not that bad of a set. Like, people need to stop dogging on her. She's actually such a good set. Oh, there it is. This little printed. I love this. This was really, really cool. I like that they did that. Welcome on in, Legend 2026. Thanks for joining us. We're struggling to find a few pieces right now, but hopefully nothing to the main build is not here. But let me know what you guys think about this set. I don't know if you guys ever had this set or anything, but fantastic minifigures, obviously. But the set itself, I honestly can't remember too much. There's one of the pieces. I can't remember too much about it, except that it was just big and bulky. It almost reminded me of a bunch of older Lego sets where they were just trying to make it look big. They were just trying for the size rather than the actual quality of the build. So we'll see how this one actually turns out. I don't recall too much about it specifically, but I do remember that it was just big and bulky. Um, let's see. Is Ninjago Legacy worth it? Well, let's see. It depends on how you're talking about it. Like buying the sets, I certainly think is worth it. Is it worth coming back? Definitely. Overall, I think no matter what way you're thinking about it, I think that Ninjago Legacy is worth it because it's just a really cool sub theme that we can get older iterations of characters and sets and stuff from. So I genuinely really enjoy it getting those older things, especially since I have the older ones. I can go ahead and do comparisons and everything. I find that really, really fun, being able to make videos like that. Um, so I do think it's a really good theme that we should have around. Maybe we bring it back every 5 years or something. How about that? Can we do that? That'd be great. I know that they want to focus on the main story and everything, only releasing sets that go with current media. That's what they've said. That's what they want to do. But I don't know. For the older fans and everything, I feel like we should put a little respect and put that stuff out there. So, where is this piece? Well, there's that. I was missing that. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I definitely think it's amazing and we should have it around for a while. So let's see. Do you have Bionicle sets and can you show them? I unfortunately don't have many Bionicle sets and actually all of them are broken up and in a bucket in my attic right now. So I'm definitely thinking about doing a few short videos on them just to kind of go back and talk about it a little more. But I unfortunately can't show them right now because, wow, that would be really difficult to go get them. But I really wish I could. Let's see. Welcome on, Adrian. MP, I absolutely love those Anaconda figures. I want an army of some. Yeah, they look fantastic. Honestly, the cultists aren't that bad either. I mean, they're They're not too bad, except they're kind of weird, just being shirtless and everything. I don't know about that. Okay, I can't find this piece, so I'm actually just gonna grab one real quick and keep the build moving. Darn, they're in my closet. Okay, you guys get to come see the closet, which is cool, because we've got a bunch of sets in it. Look, all the sealed sets, all the pieces, all the mess. Let's see. There they are. And I need red. Right there. Alright, so back to the build. And back to comments, because I think I've fallen behind quite a bit as well. Let's see. Welcome on in. Tons of people, actually. How much did you get this for? I was actually fortunate enough that I guess I didn't technically pay for it, but my dad got it back in the day for either retail or less than retail. If I'd had to guess, he probably got it for less than retail because he just never really bought sets for retail. So that's what I'd have to guess, but fortunately I did get that. I did get it cheaper than most. So uh I'm gonna have to buy new figures though. Unfortunately, they are not in great condition, so I'm gonna have to go get some more of those. Oh wow, I got thrown way down. This set deserved a legacy remake and still does. Let's hope that that is something that is possible with Legacy's return and all. So maybe we could get that someday. Let's see. I know it's not probably going to stay around a while, but I hope it does. Um, I hope it does stay around a little while, or at least, like I was saying, come back every 5 years or something. Every 5 year anniversary, that'd be great. Jacob says, random question, but how many time twins do you have? Uh, I mean, that's not so random around here because time twins are very coveted on this channel. Unfortunately, I only have three, and that's actually the only three that were released. We've got the regular Crux, regular Chronix, and then the young Crux that they released. So those are the only three that I have. Or I guess I do have a sealed Crux, but yeah, I can't really access him right now either. Um, so I guess I have four, but I'm thinking about getting more soon because they're definitely ones I want to stock up on and have a few copies of at least. So that's a pretty valid question. However, I do want to talk about the new Time Twins that are gonna supposedly be in the Old Town set. I think that is super exciting. And another leak came out that said that the Ed figure, so basically Jay's dad, that figure is not actually going to be Ed, it's actually Dr. Saunders, which could be absolutely phenomenal or super detrimental. So here's the thing. I really, really do want a Dr. Saunders. However, he's going to have a new beard mold, or at least some sort of existing beard mold that maybe works for him. I'm not honestly sure what would work for him, but you know, you can't just do the printed beard like they did last time, which that was fine. That was just for a reverse head. That totally worked. It was okay. But you're gonna make a dedicated Dr. Saunders figure. We gotta get that. We gotta get a new molded beard, especially for what seems like is going to be a big, expensive set because it's got so many figures in it. So that's my hopes for that. And then obviously there are gonna be time twins in it, which are also rumored to be their young variants. I guess technically Acronix is only like minutes younger or whatever. But yeah, I do really want them to be in that Serpentine War era uh design, which isn't much different. I guess for Acronix, he's just not got the headphones and the MP3 player. So there is a little difference for him. And then Crux will be, he's not going to have the dark red. He's going to have the regular red because his suit hasn't been aged and all. So lots of great details that could come out of those figures as well. So let's scroll down. Did you see some of the leaked images of the next season? The new Arc Dragon looks amazing. You'll have to make sure I'm correct because I honestly I've been falling off. I haven't followed that super closely, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about the forest looking one. It's got like a bunch of leaves and everything. He literally looks like he's made out of a tree. So I think that's what he's talking about, but let me know if I'm wrong. Um, by the way, I'm getting Tournament Battle Arena for Christmas. So excited to get Tournament Sora and my first Cinder. Mm, yeah, that is an amazing set. I absolutely love that one. Wait, where are these big plates? Um, that one's a fantastic set to have, and great price for the minifigures as well. Somehow we're missing two big plates. That's 6 by, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 6 by 8 is what I need here. So you guys get to see the collection today. 6 by 8. That's not a 6 by 8. There's a 6 by 8. Where's the light gray? That's not. That is. There we go. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, we may be doing this a little bit. I didn't expect to do it too much, but hopefully it won't be too much. So yeah, the Tournament Battle Arena is an amazing set. That Cinder is way underrated. That's a really cool figure. He's not great without the legs. I do wish he did get those legs. Oh no. I didn't grab the right ones. Dang it. But yeah, he's a really cool figure, especially with the translucent arm and all. But the Sora is nice as well. Okay, I'm missing those. Wow. Wow, looks like we're really gonna have to go on an adventure. And they're covered in instruction books. So that's a really cool set and everything. Maybe 2 right off the bat. There. No, that's an 8. We got 1. Let's see. Oh no. This is not looking good. Yes, there we go. Okay. We got these 2. Well, that stinks. Okay, so it looks like we missed quite a few pieces. My bad. Let's see, more comments. I'm getting the Arc Dragon of Focus and Lloyd's Jet Mech for Christmas. So I'm happy because I have none of the Oh, because he currently has none. Yeah, I absolutely love the Forbidden 5 minifigures. They did such a good job on those. I do one gripe is obviously Nock doesn't have a cape and neither does his sister Rox. That's her name. So there's a little bit there, but honestly, I can totally get past that. They're just such cool minifigures. Love those ones. Flaming Shogun, welcome on in. Just recently got the last 2 possession ghosts I needed, so now I have all the possession ghosts. That is awesome. See, that's the part of my collection that just I keep putting it off. I need to figure out what I have and what I don't because they're foot soldiers, right? I just get them as a kid, right? How old was I? 7 years old in 2015, or turned 7 years old late 2015. So it was it was not great. I would always get them mixed up and everything. So I don't know exactly what I have, and I just keep putting it off. So I should go through that and do the same thing that you did. But I know some of those are actually kind of hard to get because they're from like a Toys R Us thing. There's multiple variants of the Toys R Us thing. There's just stuff going on with that. So I got to figure that out for sure and figure out how I can get a couple of those ghosts that may not be the easiest to get. So that is an awesome collection to complete, especially when you've got all of the leaders and the generals and stuff. So they're really cool figures. Those top tier villains that they made, absolutely top tier. So love those ones for sure. Let's see, we got one more. Speaking of villain foot soldiers, I currently have 10 Wolfmask Warriors and 6 Dragonians. That's a pretty good collection. Now, which Wolfmask Warriors? The blue ones or the red ones? We gotta know. Welcome on in, Noble Bricks. Awesome to have you back. Let us know any questions. Let me know anything you got on Black Friday or anything you're building currently. Love to hear that kind of stuff. So currently we're talking about Jacob's Wolf Mask Warrior and Dragonian collection, which sounds awesome. 6 Dragonians is pretty darn good, and so is the 10 Wolf Mask Warriors. 6 blue, 2 red, and 2 guards. Also 3 red Dragonians and 3 spectral. Honestly, that's fair. The spectral Dragonians are so much better, honestly. They're so cool. I just love the color scheme on them. Being that the translucent legs and arms, as well as the like toothpaste blue color, which looks just fantastic. So those ones are really nice. I really want to army build those spectral ones, but we'll have to see what I can do. So does anyone here have all of the I guess depending on where you are, June or August sets? Wait, June? Yeah, June or August sets. Does anyone here have all of those sets? Because I want to know how the whole wave is together to other people. Obviously, I know how it is, but um, so I guess if you're outside of the United States or America, I guess you would have gotten them in June, and then if you're within it, you would have gotten them in August. So, yeah, I had to wait till August. So, crazy how little the Spectral Dragonians appeared in the sets compared to the 2015 Ghosts. I know, right? They're so cool. I love them so much. Oh, I didn't even do that right. Whoops. Um, Here we go. And I have to do 4 of these. Wait, do I even have enough of these? 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Looks like I have enough. Pull a bunch of these out. There we go. Oh, so back to that, what's it called? The Lloyd's transforming jet mech. That thing. No, I keep doing this wrong. That is a feat of engineering. That is just an amazing set. Love that one so much. There, yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I hope we get that kind of stuff more and more. No, what the heck? Oh, there. Okay, yeah. Right there. Okay. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna stop and think about this. Flaming Shogun says, I have all the sets from June/August wave. That is amazing. I love all those sets so much. So let me know how you think about them all together. Finally, I got it right. I love the minifigure lineup. Now, it is rough, especially for kids, to get all of the ninja. And I feel really bad for kids and everything who can't spend what I think I we said it last time. How much was it to get all of the ninja? Like $500 or something? It's pretty insane. So I do feel really bad for the kids who can't really do that, or even adult collectors who can't do that. But yeah, I still really like the wave and everything. Fortunately, someone like Zane, you don't need because he's not canon. So I mean, if you want to look at it that way, but I think most people still want to go for all of the ninja, which I don't blame them for it. It's a good thing to do, and that's what a lot of people are in it for. They want all of the ninja suits to be complete and everything, and that's what we keep asking Lego for. Some of the things that we're missing, so I totally get them going for that, and that's obviously what I do. That's one of the best videos for my channel, is the complete suit line from whatever wave. So I do it as well, but feel bad for those who can't do it. I have all the SOG ninjas now. That's a peak suit line. Amazing. Frank says, where did you find it? In that there is Bildong. There is my childhood and my life. Oh, this set right here. Um, this one I actually have had for quite a while. My dad purchased it back in 2015, so he's letting me rebuild it for him and everything, and then I'll be doing a review. So watch out for the review on this one. It's definitely a pretty good one. Uh, oh, and I have Spectral Kai, Spectral Lloyd, Spectral Sora, Spectral Nia, may get Spectral Cole in the future. That is an awesome collection, Jacob. That's mm, just peak. Do you what do you think about the newer ninja in their spectral suits? Or I mean, I guess Frack's not necessarily spectral, he's just his suit, but let me know what you think. All of you, let me know what all of you think about those ones, because I really, really do like their new suits. They look fantastic. Let's see. I will say the prices could be a lot better, but the sets themselves are amazing. Temple Bounty is amazing, absolutely. Love the detail. Rontu could be better, but other than that, the wave is great. Yeah, that's completely my thoughts on this wave. It's just peak. Just pour out all the stickered parts. There we go. And this little license plate like thing goes right there. Building. um, let's see. This is the only set from this wave that I need. It is definitely one that a lot of people are missing, so it's certainly expensive as well. So I don't blame a lot of people for not having it and maybe not really wanting to get it because of how expensive it is. But those minifigures are certainly worth it. I don't know about the build. We'll have to see, but I don't recall too much about this one, so I can't really say much on it right now. Let's see. I gotta drink some water real quick. All right. Tiling it up. There is this feature with this that the big. So obviously it's a big box, right? You've got the front of the truck is up here or whatever, and then there's a big box. And you can actually take off the big box to the truck, and you can go ahead and use that as a base. You can set it up, open it up, and everything. So that, I mean, it's cool. Obviously, it wasn't in the show, but cool feature and everything. So I do love that one. There we go. One more of these. Let's see. Yeah, SOG Ninjas are an awesome suit line. I actually just finished up season 9 again, and so I've been building a bunch of the season 9 sets back together. So I did put up Firstborn, a review on Firstborn. However, it was missing audio through half of it, so great, my equipment is garbage now, but that's okay. I'll just go ahead and voice over on it and it'll be fine. So, let's see. Diana Chondrite Crusher and Lava Falls were the only Tournament of Elements sets I have, and they're both long disassembled. I don't even know where the Kai and Cole went. Ooh, I honestly really love that Cole minifigure. It's so underrated. No one talks about it, but it's fantastic. And then just the Chondrite Crusher itself is definitely, you make me jealous. I would have loved to have had that as a kid. Fortunately, now I can afford it and everything, but it just won't be the same, you know? I just wish I had that to play with as a kid. That would have been so much fun. Oh, let's see. Tan piece. There we go. But this is certainly a great wave. I miss these being on shelves. I don't remember it all that much. I definitely remember the possession wave being on shelves. So maybe I should start building that up again. But I've been looking at possibly buying the City of Styx sealed. It would not be coming open. I wish. But also I wish not, because I'm missing 2 more of those pieces. All right, let's go on another adventure. I plan to rebuild the Crusher in the future. Yeah, that's a great one to rebuild. So I had a lot of fun with it just when I got it recently, and I'm I think I got it when I was 16. So yeah, had a lot of fun with that one. I don't want to knock anything over. We'll leave this bucket open so we can come back just in case. Whew. Let's take a look at some stuff real quick. Man, I've got stuff just piling up now. I got the Lion Temple, that was a cool one. And then here's the aforementioned Lloyd transforming jet mech. There we go. Got the V19 Torrent. That review is going to go up soon. I'm trying to do more Star Wars stuff, so that one's going to go up soon. And then we've got the awesome minifigure display. So let me know if you guys want to see anything off of this. I'll totally show off some stuff. So there's the spectral ones we've been talking about. Not many of them are on there because some of them are unique to sets, and I don't want to damage them too much by putting them on studs and just leaving them out in dusty area and everything. So that's why they're not there, but maybe I'll get copies and put them on there soon. Oopsies. So, and back to the grind. So, yup. Man, I can't believe it's been so long since I've actually done a stream. I miss it. But we're getting into that time of year where, you know, we got Christmas coming up, so we'll be getting a bunch of sets in to build, hopefully. Maybe just money for January 1st, and that's okay too, because might need help affording some of that stuff. So I would love to be able to get everything day one. But let's hope for that. Everything day one. Where's this tile? Where is this tile? Gosh. Alright, I guess we'll move on with that. Do you mind if I... do you mind if I could see your Overlord and General Pythor for a second? I assume you mean Golden Master Overlord? Which would be, and then General Pythor. I assume that's the crystallized one, right? So here's the Golden Master. Let me know if you want to see other variants of these or if these aren't the right ones. But Golden Master, fantastic minifigure with the gold and everything. Yeah, love this one. That armor piece is really expensive just on its own. There we go. And then General Pythor. This one's not really going to be great to see. I have it over here, but I have all my crystallized generals in bags. So not really going to be a great one, but there's that amazingly detailed... Hold on. There's that amazingly detailed tail. Love to see that. With the same like scales and everything. And then the head is pretty much just the same. You know all that. So pretty cool figure on that one. I'm planning to get money and the Roz and Aaron spinner. Ugh, my bad. Roz and Aaron's Super Storm Jet. That one is awesome. That one, I don't know if it still is, but that one was just on sale for 30 on Target. Yeah. So that one is a pretty cool set. I went ahead and picked up another one of those. So the sealed collection is growing. I gotta film a video on that actually. I should do another sealed collection video. No, it's gray. Where's the gray one? General Pythor is actually my favorite Pythor. That is amazing. I've never heard that from anyone actually. Most people enjoy the Day of the Departed Pythor, I believe, and then the season 4 Pythor. But General Pythor is a great one as well. I had a lot of fun with that one when wait, why do I have an extra one of those? I had a lot of fun with that one when the crystallized wave came out, so I can definitely share your sentiment for that figure. That is a great one to enjoy. Let's see. Oh, I need 4 more of those. Got 2 there. Please be in here. Oh, there's 1 more. And just give me 1 more. Alright. Let's start building this up. Oh, this one's different. This one's weird. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, that Day of the Departed Pythor is definitely loved by a lot of people, especially because they went back to the season 3 design. I think that's what gets everybody with it. It's just such a great design, and then you can turn it into that season 3 figure if you really wanted to. So I think that's what gets most people. Boom. And then I got both of these. All right, let's hear it. Is Crystallized season 15 or 16? I think it's season 16 because that makes sense. And it honestly, it's a better number. I feel like that's a better number to end on than 15. I don't know why. It's just I've always called Crystallized season 16, but if you guys call it something different, let me know. I want to know what you guys call it. If it's a different different number to you, because I don't know. It's just gotten to me recently that may not be season 16. But I've also seen it all over the place that it's season 16. So it's just a thing that I think now it's just up to your preference, not really, um, not actually something, whatever. I just call it crystallized. Yeah, that's funny. At this point, for now, there's a good reason for this because it's called Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Obviously, I'm not going to call it I'm not gonna say that. That's too much. So I pretty much just season 11 is season 11 to me. That's all it is. Am I missing that piece again? Oh my gosh, I'm missing that piece. All right, we'll come get it later. It's fine. I actually, MPI actually made like so many custom Dragons Rising minifigures lately. That is awesome. Let me know which ones you made. I want to hear because I've seen some stuff on that, but I'm not honestly really I'm not in the custom space. I don't hear all that much about it, so let me know if there's anything super cool in there that I should know about, because I would love to hear about that stuff. All right, I need a 1x1 in black. There it is. I love what they're doing with the city sets lately. They've been putting out like a bunch of Dragons Rising characters, but as well as older Ninjago characters that we've been wanting. So I really like what they're doing there. That just that is perfect because I want all the characters, whether they're Dragons Rising or um, prior Ninjago or anything like that. I want all of them to be made so that we can have every character. So that I want to make every scene that I possibly can if I really want to. So I would love to be able to get all those someday. Hopefully they'll continue putting out tons and tons of characters because I really like that, and I like what they're doing with the city line. They're definitely taking it in the right direction, in my opinion. So, let's see, what could he be making in terms of customs? Maybe a Jordana from Imperium. That's just what comes straight to mind for me. I don't know why. Ooh, pink Lord Roz. But with the shirtless. So like the tournament Lord Roz, but pink instead of red. That'd be sick. What else could we get? Oh, I think the Harumi rumored for the Old Town set is rumored to be the Kabuki Harumi. So like the one that's the servant to the Crystal King. So that's a pretty cool variant. I hope that really is what it is because that is a really cool version of her to get. So great stuff coming out in that Old Town set. The customs I made, Euphrasia, Frack, a custom casual Jordana, Aaron's parents, Barry and Jenny. I don't know what that says. Knived. Percival Tardigrade, the guy from Imperium who helped Aaron and Sora. Yeah, great characters. Love the selection of them. Um, what just came to mind? What do y'all think about the blacksmith shop? It hasn't even come up today. That's actually crazy to me that has not come up. That set is amazing. I love that set so much. Is that Oh, it is supposed to be regular brown. Okay. So that one I am super excited for. That's the review I want to make most on day one. That one I'm gonna be streaming that January 1st, or if I can't, if by some chance I can't stream January 1st, I'll save it. I'll stream January 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whenever I have to. I'm going to stream that set. That set is just amazing to me. I want to share that build with all of you. So, also, something that's almost under the radar, I think it's not really under the radar. I think most people just don't care. The samurai helmet from way back when, I guess it is in Legacy and all, but it was not available in Gunmetal Gray or Pearl Dark Gray or whatever you want to call it for quite a while there, and it is finally returned in Pearl Dark Gray, which is really cool because the old ones for Lord Garmadon in Season 1 and for Samurai X in Season 1, those helmets would actually break all the time, and it was really annoying. So, fortunately, we have newer ones that hopefully won't break all the time anymore. So, looking forward to having some of those newer helmets that are going to be a little stronger than the older ones. But I do like that there's a full armor set that Kai can wear. Love that his helmet, that his ZX mask is there. Beautiful blacksmith Kai as well. Beautifully done. Um, just wish they had done it right the first time. I know it's not that big of a deal anymore. Honestly, as long as we get what we wanted, that's fine. But great figure there. And the coolest thing is, so obviously they're doing Serpentine War era uh, Elemental Masters as our figures, right? As our, what, 15th anniversary figures? And so basically they saved 2 spots by putting Kai and Nia's parents in that set instead of being special figures. So I find that really, really cool that they did it that way. So, and we continue. Let's see. 2 of those. So, Knived is Aaron's last name, by the way. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Season 15. So, Adrian says Crystallized is season 15 because of the island season. Well, do you consider the island to be part of Seabound or what? Because if you count the island separately, like I do, I count it as its own season. Technically, that'd make Crystallized season 16. So that's what I think, though. Let's see. I need a 1x4. 2 1x4s. Where are they? Bricklink actually could have given us wrong quantities for pieces too, so that is definitely a possibility. But yeah, this is where it gets to be a little grueling. Whew. Man, this just brings me back to when I was doing the lighthouse. That one was rough. That one was rough. Although I just kept talking to people. That one, it was fun though. It was fun. So, um, that was definitely a good build to do. My parents don't know I'm still awake, haha. That's funny. Well, don't get yourself in trouble. We don't want you to not be able to join us next time. This one and this one. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see it's kind of coming together how it's not really going to be a bunch of stuff in here. It's just going to be super bulky and try and look like it's a super big build and look like you're getting a bunch of stuff when, I mean, it's not like deceiving or anything, but it's definitely, it's just going for that size rather than stability or like good building experience and stuff like that. Am I seriously missing more pieces? What the heck? Alright. So I gotta teach my dad how to get every piece from a set, not just a few. To the Lego buckets. And it's these ones this time. Yay, look at all the Lego. And there's another one. Let's see right here. I need 2 of these in light gray. One, two. Alright. Back to the DBX. I should have brought the figures out. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. That one there, and that one there. Let's see. I need to get Noct, Rox, and Kerr. I have Zarked and Drix. Kerr is definitely a rough one to get. Honestly, it's a really good set. I don't want to say like wait on it or anything because it is a great set. It's totally worth the price. But being smart and all, most people aren't really gonna pay $110 for that. It's a great set. It's totally worth the money. But most people aren't gonna pay that. So it's probably gonna go on sale, and then you'll be able to get it for cheaper, at least a little bit cheaper. And we're missing more pieces. So I definitely recommend waiting on that one, even though it's totally worth the price. But then the other ones, what were you missing? Noct and Rox. I'd go for Thunderfang, and then Rox is obviously only in one set, which that one is already down like $15. So clearly people aren't really willing to pay the full price for that one either. So those are 2 great sets though. Those ones are fantastic. Totally recommend those ones. There we go. At least the Lego is close to be able to grab all the stuff we need. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'll make a custom Kerr one day. That'd be pretty cool. All that painting and stuff, I'm not really that kind of guy. I don't know if you do the painting or if you just do uh like purist customs, real Lego parts or anything. But let's see. Do you know that Noct is in a magazine? Yeah, I really want one of those sometime soon. I do want one of those. That's one I want to, because I want to start selling stuff, right? I want to start selling Lego, probably start online, and then I do want a Lego store of my own someday. But that is something that I would probably buy now and start selling now. Like that's the one to have and sell. So that one's definitely one I'm interested in for various reasons, but I certainly want some for myself as well. What even is that? I can't even tell what that piece is. What the heck? I think it's black. Oh, hold up. I think I know what it is. Is it 2 pieces? Oh yeah, it's 2 pieces. Okay. All right. Let's see. Flaming Shogun says, I plan on getting an old season 2 set sometime soon. Most likely gonna be a sealed Kai's Fire Mech. That brings me back. That's a good set. That's a good choice. I won't even try and get you to buy another one or anything. No recommendations. That one's amazing. Stick with that. That's a good choice. Let's see. Where are those pieces? Because they're probably in here. I think. Yeah, we'll find them later. I think. I hope. Oh, maybe they're brown. Or are they dark brown? I don't know. These instructions are so hard to see. Rom Hardy, welcome on in. Man, these instructions are really hard to see, especially on the computer. I wonder if they'd be better with the actual instructions. I was not able to find those, unfortunately. The actual instructions are not really the easiest thing to find in the house, I guess. But we got all the parts, mostly. Hopefully. But we're moving along pretty well. Plop this down right there. Oh, let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't even know much about the sets coming out in January. I assume there's a bunch of cool ones. I know there's the Kymech Battle Pack. That's a sick one. Definitely want to get a few of those. Like I have just a few of the J ones, 9 of them. And then just a few of the Zane ones, 6 of them. So I feel like getting an old set sealed is the equivalent to making a Source Dragon icon. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I can definitely recommend it if you're in the market for anything. It's a good way to go. I'm missing more pieces. What the heck? And I can't tell what color they are. Bricklink. Let's find out what color these pieces are. DBX. Boom. I just accepted. What the heck? Here we go. 714 parts. And they are not black. Okay, are they dark brown? Because I don't really want to look for dark. Oh, let's just keep building. So it's not going to look complete, but that's okay. We'll get that all sorted out later. Here, headlights going on. This will definitely give it some character instead of being a blob looking thing. Have you seen the leaked Ninjago season 4 sets? So Dragon's Rising season 4. I have not seen. Well, I've seen the Cold Golem form set with the J. I think it's J's, the blue dune buggy thing. But and then I saw the Arc Dragon, the forest looking one. But if there's other ones, I haven't seen anything. I have seen minifigures, just a few, but I kind of fell off. I haven't been seeing much of that stuff, so unfortunately, I don't know much. If you want to tell me about them, or maybe that's it, I don't know. But the ones I have seen are awesome looking. I don't know if the coal can go inside of his golem form, but that would be pretty cool. That would certainly be one cool feature to have in that. So, Red Lord Roz is actually the only Roz I have. That one is definitely one worth having, though. That's my favorite Roz personally. Just the immense detail they have on him is amazing. So, definitely a great one to have. Which set did you get him from? Because, well, I guess he comes in more recent ones too. I was thinking only tournament sets, but no, he comes in other ones. So let me know which set you have him from. Because I guess he's in the spinner. That's a great set. He's in the Superstorm Jet. That's a good one. The sets he's in that are tournament sets, those are all good. I think he's only in 2 though. Where's this other brick? I guess I'll just grab one out of the bucket down here. Yeah, it's right on the top. That's fine. I guess you guys want to see the progress, right? Oh my gosh, we're missing other pieces. What the heck? So I have to teach my dad how to find all the pieces instead of not just some of them. Red Roz is indeed beautiful, and I'm holding him as I speak. Got him from the spinner. That's a good one to get him from. At least he's got the armor and like the Aaron and Ra's Superstorm jet. See, the thing is, that set's more expensive, and he doesn't come with the armor. And he can totally fit in the jet with the armor, so it doesn't make any sense not to include the armor. So, I don't get that part. It's kind of dumb to me. And this piece just broke. Just cracked. Ugh. At least it hasn't split yet. I can leave it on there until it does that. And then it's gone. I'm done with it. Let's go look for more pieces, because I'm missing more pieces. Wow, I really should have checked this. Make sure everything is here. Bring you guys down in just a second. Alright, here we go. Wow, it's already been an hour. Pretty much. Okay. Look at all the Lego. Alright, I'm looking for... I got one of these, two of those. Need some wedge slopes. There's one of the right side. Wow. This may not be fun. One of the left side. I really should have checked this, make sure I had everything. Now I gotta pull out of this. Oh, that stinks. I guess I'll just have to grab other colored ones while I'm looking for them, because I don't see them in here. This will grab this and this to take its spot. So that's not great. Oh, okay. Oh, there's one. Yes. Oh, that's not the other. Okay, so we can throw one of these back. Oh, wow. On stream too. All right. Next time I'm checking for every part. I remember having back pain from also digging through the Lego boxes. Yep. That's the fun of it, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Not so fun. Here we go. Getting back to it finally. Maybe that's the last time, hopefully. Right? Maybe. Yeah, I hope that's the last time we do that. I gotta clear this off so you guys can see the build as it's coming along. Here we go. That looks good. Just don't hide anything back there from myself. Then I'll think there's more missing. Alright. Wow, coming up on an hour already. I should really get back to building sealed sets on stream, because no matter what, whether it's me, my dad, someone else grabbing parts and collecting parts for this, I always have to look for parts. Always, 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 because I always forget at least something. So, should really get back to building sealed sets. But right now, I don't have anything to build, because all of it, everything I have sealed now is something I either do not intend to open or I already have built and it's kind of just a sealed copy for me. So I should really go over my sealed sets. I should. I'll make that its own video though. Make some extra content off of that for you guys. That might, ooh, how about this? I'll wait for that one. I'll have that one come out after Christmas and after day one and everything. Obviously, it's gonna have to come out after day one because that's gonna roll through, and I'm not gonna be able to put out any other content except for new releases and stuff. So that's what I want to focus on then. But after that, then I can go through all my sealed stuff, especially since I'll hopefully get some stuff to keep sealed for Christmas because I have so much stuff that a bunch of the stuff I asked for is just like duplicates of stuff that I can keep sealed. So then my collection will look even better when I do it then. So that'll be a good time to go ahead and do that, especially once we have the big fall off of content because I just did all the stuff. So let's see. Nope, that's not. I don't want to comment. Go back. Can I please see the transformed Anaconda Warrior, the snake one, not the pre-transformation one? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and find. That's not the piece I'm looking for. Dang it. Over here, we got some of the Anaconda Warriors. Unfortunately, I only have two of them because my cats chewed up the other ones, but I did actually turn one of them. I'm missing a tail to one of them. And then I have one that I turned into Arcturus. I just need to get an armor piece for him, but a video on him just went up today. He was also in my top 5 favorite custom Ninjago minifigures I made. So, pretty cool figures there. One of them is actually the armor printing and all is the same as Zugu, except it's not. I don't know which one it's advertised as, but it's either Kapow or Chop as a Anaconda warrior. There's more pieces that I'm missing. Darn it. So it's gonna look a little wonky when we're done, but I'll have to fix it up before we send out a video on it, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of weird to me that they did Zugu's design and printing and everything, obviously on the snake body and everything, but made it one of the other dudes. So here we go, getting some weapons in here, getting some defenses. I like how the commercials where they actually build the set, the characters build the set. I love those ones, like build the Ninja DBX to protect from the Anaconda Warriors or whatever. Those ones are always funny to me. I remember the Star Wars ones the most. Let's see. Honestly, I think the Anaconda, Kapow, and Chub are underrated figures, and I love them. They are pretty darn good, but they're just, yeah, I don't know. They're cool and all, but I'm just done with them. I don't really care all that much. They are good, and I totally respect that. They're amazing figures, but I don't know. They're just never on my mind. That's for sure. These are old gray parts. I need to put other ones in here. There. This is where it gets grueling. This is getting tough. There. Oh, something just cracked on it. I heard it. Oh, the hair. I don't see it. We'll find it later. Let's see. This goes right there. Yep, next set I build on stream is going to be a sealed set. This is kind of rough. Oh, I want to get the wheels on. And this. So, the new set's coming out in January. I think I don't know how many of the 10th anniversary, or 10th anniversary, how many of the 15th anniversary sets are coming out then. I know more are coming out later in the year, so definitely not all of them are coming out then. It's the same deal with 10th anniversary ones, just, obviously it's 15th anniversary. Those figures are going to be awesome, I hope. I believe the Old Town is releasing in January. There's the Kymech Battle Pack that I know about that's releasing in January. And then, the Green Forest Arc Dragon, that's releasing in January. What else is releasing? Oh, the Blacksmith Shop, that's an awesome one. So, looking like a good wave. I don't actually know anything about the other ones, but those ones hopefully are going to be pretty promising as well. And I think that's where all the Dragon Ninja are coming as well. So, hopefully we're going to get some pretty good stuff. Obviously, for this, assuming this set of villains, I guess I'll just say this part of the season, the first part, that's going to be all January and March. And then the rest of it is going to be at least August for me, but June for most people. So, where is this part? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find that one later. That one's not so important. And on to book 2. That was only book 1. Here we go. Download book 2. Oh, there it is. All right, putting on some more Golden Greats. There and there. Let's swap up this banner here. Welcome on in, Loyal Bricks. What's going on? Here we go. The new Legacy set, the Blacksmith, is amazing. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. We're going to be building that one on stream in January, hopefully on January 1st. But things can always happen. I'm just looking forward to getting that one on day 1 and being able to review that one. Because that one, I want to compare that one to the old one, which really wasn't the same blacksmith shop, but it's whatever. Yeah, that thing was just not good. So I'm going to absolutely destroy that old one and be like, yeah, this one's amazing. That old one was kind of bad. So definitely looking forward to comparing the two. Yeah, those are some cool sets coming out then. Let me know what you're most looking forward to from the season sets, or maybe it could be a legacy set. I know that one's going to be high on everyone's list, so not looking for that one, but season ones, which one are you looking forward to the most? The Old Town we've been talking about. Looking forward to a bunch of the minifigures in that one, especially the Crux, Acronix, and Dr. Saunders minifigures. Those ones are definitely sticking out to me a lot, especially the Harumi minifigure is pretty cool as well. Looking forward to that one, especially because it's going to be the crystallized variant from before she got crystallized, like when she was helping the Crystal King and everything. So I want to see the Snake Train as a set. I don't know if that one's actually gonna happen. I can't remember, but if not, yeah, I really hope so too someday. If so, then I look forward to it. But I don't remember if it's a rumor or a leak or anything. So here we go. Big canopy put on. There we go. This one's actually sick. This thing is huge. I can't remember where else I've seen one of these huge canopies, but I feel like I have. Maybe I just remember it from here. And I think that's some final details on the top of this. Some grates and some small cheese slopes. Apparently, some of the season 4 villains are monsters and loyalists. I've seen like I don't know what he is. Uh, he's like some sort of sand dude. He's tan, and he's got claws on him. I have no idea what to call him. He's just weird. So, but he does look cool. He's got like horns coming off him and everything. Pull all this back so we have enough space for this. Here we go, coming together. This is, I believe, going to be the end of. Well, no, we've got some finishing. Gosh, we got some finishing touches to put on this guy. No, I'm losing all the wheels. What the heck? Okay, so they all just came off, and we're just gonna build these and then put them on. Okay, I need 6 of these. Here we go. Time to grind. Yay, one down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all of those sets coming out. Um, and honestly, I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with March, especially because I don't believe they did one in 2023. 2024, I can't recall. I don't, what did they do? They didn't do one in 2024, did they? I don't think so. Yeah, they did. They did do a March wave. And then 2025, they did do one. So are they going to continue that, or is that going to end? Not sure. I don't recall anything that has come out about that. So I don't know if you guys do, but it's going to be exciting seeing a bunch of the new sets, being able to build them, and being able to share them with you. Welcome in, meow, 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 meow. Welcome on into the stream. Hopefully you can enjoy. We're building the Ninja DBX right now. This is a pretty awesome set. I've been looking forward to rebuilding for quite a while. And right now, we're about to put the wheels on. Number 4, now we need 2 more. I put way too many Sensei Wu hats in here. I think I just threw them all in here and said, that's good. Alright, one more and then we can put the wheels on. Ooh, so, since Christmas is coming up, we're going to be able to do advent calendar stuff on the channel. So some of that is already filmed. That's going to be coming out soon. And then, obviously, on its respective day, it will be coming out. And then we'll be able to do like a Christmas setup downstairs. That's not really for you guys. But for me, living here, I get to set up some Christmas stuff. So that'll be pretty cool and fun to go ahead and do. So do you guys set up anything Lego for Christmas? Or do you set it up in your room? Do you guys have a house setup or anything? Let me know what you guys do. Oh, this one's got Technic pins in it. Alright. I thought this thing had different wheels than this, but I guess these are them. I thought it had the wheel that's on the front of the Boulder Blaster from this season. So, and there we go. Okay, so we're on wheels now. There we go. I'm thinking of buying the Zane Dragon form season 3. Oh, from the new Dragon's Rising sets or the crystallized one? I haven't even, well, I guess I have seen the Dragon's Rising ones, but I haven't looked very closely on them. So we'll have to see. I'll have to see those and think about them, see what I think. But you'll have to let me know. I don't remember when those are coming out. Are those coming out in January, or are they coming out later on in the year? Let's see. I'm making an Ninjago advent calendar for my channel. That is awesome. I'll have to come check that out. The new Loyalist villain gives me Death Eater vibes. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Those are it's the masked or hooded figure, I think. So those ones are, I don't know, they've got good printing and all, but kind of lame. They're almost like it's almost like comparing the Wolf Mask Warrior to the Wolf Mask Guard. The Guard just doesn't compare. It doesn't have that awesome mask and all. So it's just different. So I do like it though. It's a nicely printed, nicely done figure. Pull all these pieces out of here. There we go. And the grind continues. We've got, blades up next. We'll need these. So I think my ranking for the Dragons Rising villains. I'm gonna have to break it up though, because both Wolf Mask Warriors are definitely not on the same level. I think at the bottom is definitely the red Wolf Mask Warriors from the tournament. Those are not that good. I don't really like them all that much. Then it's probably Imperium dudes. I never cared for them all that much. They're cool and all, but not so much for me. And then probably the Dragonians next, just because they are good, but they're not as good as the things ahead of them. Then I gotta go with the standard Wolf Mask Warriors. Those ones are fantastic. And so the blue ones and everything. And then I gotta go with the Spectral Dragonians. Those ones are on top for me. Those ones are fantastic looking. So great figures to have. Totally recommend getting the Spectral Dragonians. Same with the regular Dragonians are fantastic as well. And the Wolf Mask Warriors. Those ones are awesome. So I can totally recommend all those figures. I think all of those are on shelves, and for right now the red Wolf Mask Warriors, those are on shelves still, so you can still get almost all of those figures I just listed. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, more blades. That's not the right piece. Let's see. We got more comments here. Which should I get? Kai's Fire Mech from Season 2 or the original Earth Driller? Kai's Fire Mech. The Earth Driller was so lame. Go check out my review. It's actually lame. I guess for nostalgia it's cool, but it's lame. It's not a good set. It's got some cool stickers in it, but most people don't like stickers. If you don't have the Cole, it's a good one. I know the Kai is a lot more common than the Cole, so maybe if you wanted to go for the figures, but the Kai one, the Kai one is just so much more iconic, and the Cole one is just lame. So totally go for the Kai mech for sure. Um, let's see. I still find it kind of hilarious how the Forbidden Five forgot that the Wolf Mask Warriors exist and replaced them with the Dragonian Warriors. Yeah, however, you can think of it like this: how now I don't know. Maybe the Dragonians are worse fighters. I don't know, but they kind of, I guess they didn't forget they were there. Well, maybe they did forget, but obviously they went to Thunderfang, right? And then he gave them that army. And then from there, that was pretty much their base then from then on. So like they never went back for the Wolf Mask Warriors. So they're still just chilling, waiting for their masters to come back. So certainly kind of funny. Yeah, they could have left them behind or whatever. So Um, let's see. Yeah, Spectral Dragonians too. Those ones are fantastic. Yeah, absolutely love the translucent limbs on them, as well as the color of their torsos. That what would that color be? Like toothpaste blue, something like that. Where's this click hinge? I can't find it. It's got to be here somewhere. Or does it? I don't know. Imagine Thunderfang made the Wolfmask Warriors more powerful. That would have worked out too, you know. But that doesn't sell more toys. Unless they change their colors again. Then it sells more toys. But yeah, I'm not mad about it. I like how they've done the story and everything. Just funny to think about. Finally found that hinge. What's your ranking for the Dragon's Rising ninja suits? Ooh, can I even remember them all? That's the real question. Um, so let's say at the bottom, here, I'm looking at my display right now. Bottom is definitely storm suits. They're good. They've grown on me, but they're still not that good, especially compared to everyone else. All the other suits are just fantastic compared to them. Then I'd probably go, honestly, just because there's no one else to pick, it's got to be climber suits next. I know they're really good. I love them, but they've got to be second to last because there's no one else that I'd put there. Then probably uh I think they're called the merge suits, but basically they're original Dragon's Rising suits. Their first ones that they had season one. Then the mech pilot suits, those are awesome. Then I gotta go with tournament suits, those are fantastic as well, but just narrowly beaten out by the um spectral suits. And that's really only because of a few of the spectral suits being Zane and Cole, because those are phenomenal. The other ones are great as well. They really are great, but those ones absolutely make that suit line for me. That is just an amazing list of figures. Let's see. Honestly, Spectral Wolf Mask Warriors would be very interesting. They would for sure. Because I don't even know where those people came from in the first place. That just make them so much more interesting. Oh, we're making the front grill now. Here we go. All right. Oh, and Cinder should be glad he didn't get eaten by Thunderfang. Yeah, he didn't need to be part of that. Good for him. He got to survive. Yay, Cinder. I wonder where he went. I wonder if he'll come back up. Ooh, are we gonna get characters all joining together like a villain council again, like we've gotten in prior Ninjago? Are we gonna get that after, Jordana and Cinder disappeared? Although Jordana's not exactly a villain anymore. Um, but she could be taken over for sure. Let's see. I guess Roz could disappear. I haven't heard anything about him disappearing yet, but there's that. The Dragonians just straight up died at the end of the season, so that's great. I guess they could be resurrected or something. I wonder if they'd ever do that. If they'd ever do another villain council like they've done. I would hope so because I honestly really enjoyed the, I guess, season and special that they've done about that. But that's just me. I remember this part of the DBX largely. I really remember these grates on it. Here we go. And now it goes into the front like this. Ka-chow. There we go. We got parts back here. Let's see. Yeah, with Roz's master as the leader. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if they did that. All right, so looks like we're done with this part of the build. Okay, there. Oh, now we're building the back part. We'll just leave that there. That's fine. Move all this into frame here. Oh, this is the bag where you would have built the Samurai X minifigure. And an Anaconda minifigure. No, wait. 6 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yeah. 6 by 10. Do I have that? No, I don't. Darn it. I'm gonna have to grab more pieces again. How many do I need though? 2, 3. Please just be 3. 4? Okay, just 4. Like it was that easy to find them before. This place is gonna be a mess. Is that a 6 by 10? Nope, that's 6 by 12. Alright, so we're gonna have to go on another adventure. Where's the other plate bucket in here? There's another one somewhere. I think. I hope. Please? Oh, there it is. I got 2 in here. Awesome. Don't knock these pieces over. Just go there. Who do you think is the master of Lord Roz? Well, I think it's a new character. I don't know who it would be, because I feel like it's a character we haven't been introduced to yet. So it's probably just a new character. Definitely not the Overlord again. I know how everyone likes to joke about that, but they're not gonna do the Overlord again. They're done, and that's a good thing. I like the Overlord and all, but that's definitely a good thing that they're done with him, because that was too much. Well, maybe not too much, but definitely if they did it again, it'd be too much. So, nope, that's not what I mean. All right, I guess we're grabbing dark gray instead of light gray. I got buckets all over the place. There, I think. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. 4 right there. Hold on. All right, here we go. I imagine Overlord is actually sipping tea while Roz and his boss and Thunderfang are causing chaos. Yeah, probably. He's just sitting there watching. He's enjoying his time. Ooh, I hope we get him in Legacy again, but actually good, not like the other ones. I know a lot of people did enjoy those figures, but sorry, I did not. Those were not good figures. I mean, one of them was certainly better than the other one. The four-armed one, the first one they did was terrible. That was so weird. Did not like that one at all. But the next one was a little better, I'll say. So, there. Where's another one of those? There. Let's see. What else could we get for Legacy? We've had the Snake Train mentioned. Maybe Mega Monster Amusement Park we could get. There's certainly some good stuff out there that we could get. Hopefully, maybe it could stay around for a little while longer. maybe longer than last time. I don't know. But I like the idea that it could be around like every 5 years and um and just be like an anniversary year thing. And that sounds great to me. Honestly, I do want it around all the time, but it'd be a great thing to just be a special anniversary deal and have fun with it that way. So that would be fun for sure. And then it'd be a little more special. Then they could cover a season every year. Maybe, ooh, I guess it's been 15 years since the original season. And then the next year we'll do, or I guess they're doing pilots and season one this year because there's, oh, I did see Lloyd ZX was leaked. That was pretty cool. The gold still gets me, but at least we're getting it. The, the gold definitely gets me on the J though. That makes me mad. But overall, I'm still just super glad we're getting it. And as long as Ninjago's still around, I'm probably gonna be happy with whatever they give us. So here we go. Two twos. Oh, that's not the right piece. Oopsies. There we go. Nope. Snow melt. Dang it, I grabbed the wrong piece again. Alrighty, I guess I'll be right back. Here we go. I hope they make the Overlord Dragon, but more show accurate. Honestly, I'm not too mad with what we got. That was a really cool set. But it would be cool to get just a super menacing dragon that's just got no light on it. So I did like the purple. That was really nice. However, it wasn't a ton of it really wasn't his color scheme back then. He did have it as like the fire out of his mouth and everything and his eyes, but there was none on his body. So we could get a little more accurate of a dragon like that, but I don't know if something like that would sell. I think that's why they did it, because in just a fully black dragon with some purple eyes, like that probably wouldn't sell very well. Except for obviously who they're marketing it to, which is original fans and all, but still, just wouldn't be as interesting. And now they definitely can't do that because it's, we've already gotten one. People may not need it anymore. They may not want it because they've already gotten one. They've already gotten an Overlord Dragon to satiate themselves. So, here we go. We're getting into the good part now. Let's look at this. Is there supposed to be a stud there? No. Okay. So many golden greats. It's actually going to blow my mind. Wow. Don't love when they put a ton of golden greats because my great bucket is just entirely gold. Although I don't really like the great piece in general, so it's fine. There. At least gold makes it look a little prettier. What do you guys think about me possibly doing a bunch of Lord of the Rings and Hobbit themed videos? I want to jump into it, but obviously it's one of the most expensive Lego themes to go out and purchase and stuff. So, I, yeah, it did have gold, which that's definitely not in the TV show. So that's something we could totally get rid of. That's fine with me. There and there. I think it's going to be 2 hours before we're even done. Wow, it's going to take so long to build this set. And I'm still missing pieces. That's great. Here we go. Welcome on in, everyone who's coming in. Let me know any questions you have or anything related to Ninjago or the build or anything. Currently, we're building the Ninja DBX. Awesome set. Love this one. Oh, I'm looking for more of that piece when I don't need more. Oh, I have to get more pieces that I'm missing. That's great. I will be right back with you. Just gotta grab some pieces here for a second. All right, and we're back. There we go. What's my favorite season? A lot of people like season 4. Honestly, I think it's overrated. Um, it's very good, but it's definitely more loved than I think it probably deserves. I really like what they did with the tournament this newer time around during Dragons Rising. That was an awesome tournament that they held there. Awesome characters in it as well. Love that season. Let's see. Just, I think Dragons Rising as a whole definitely deserves to be commended. And so far, I think that season 2 of Dragons Rising is probably my favorite of Dragons Rising, but I keep on going back to season 6. Season 6 of Ninjago. So Skybound. That one it just keeps drawing me back in, and I love it so much. So honestly, I think I gotta pick season 6. So that one calls to me in terms of the sets as well. I really want to buy a bunch of those. Whenever I see them, I want to buy them. They look so amazing to me. So, season 6 has definitely got a special place in my heart. I don't know why. It was never anything super special to me or anything, but I don't know. It's just I see it now and it's amazing. So, season 8 is never bad either. Sons of Garmadon. Season 9 Hunted is fantastic. So, love all of the Oni trilogy, obviously. That's definitely not overrated. That how well it's rated, it's still underrated. So I thought this thing had such much higher roofs. What the heck? Or ceilings? Like this is super low. Can minifigures even fit through there? I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. Oh, I was supposed to put this here. Yeah, you can see this one, how it's coming out to be just a big box. That's what they did back then, just trying to make it large and feel like it's much bigger and that you're getting a bunch for your money, which that's fine. I'm not gonna down them for that. But it's definitely not as great as you'd think with so many large pieces and everything. So I don't know if I'd super recommend at least the build to this one. But the minifigures are fantastic, and I know that's where most of the value comes, so you're not really going to get much away from spending so much money. But yeah, those minifigures are fantastic. So here we go. So this, you can actually just take this off of the back of the truck, obviously, plop it down, and then it can become a little base that they can just be at on the ground and everything. So I find that really cool. Just a fun play feature for it. Oh, let's see. Tournament was rigged. Yeah. I really do wish they could do just give us one tournament. Can we get like one episode or two episodes? They totally could have done this at the end of the tournament. We're gonna start the tournament again, but we're gonna do it fairly, right? And give us an episode or two that's just filled with battles and having fun and seeing that, which I really feel like that would be awesome to see them just have a tournament that's not rigged and see who would really win, you know? Because I don't think we've ever gotten that who would really win. And the tournament, see, Tournament of Elements wasn't that rigged. It really wasn't that rigged. Just when it came to the end and towards the ninja, yes, it became a little rigged. But overall, it wasn't actually as rigged as the Tournament of the Sources. That got bad. They were doing a lot of stuff in that. So, I think we should definitely get a tournament that's just straight up, let's just see who would win, you know? So, um Season 3 is my favorite from the OG. That one, I keep going back to that one as well. And the set wave, wow, that one's almost as good as Season 6 to me, I guess, with the logic I've been using. That is, yeah, it's an amazing season as well. Love that one. Let's see what else we got. Are there still past season sets at Walmart or Target like OG seasons? I mean at not at Walmart or Target, but if you want to, I mean, well, it depends on past season too. Like older Dragons Rising stuff, yeah, you can probably find some of it there. But like anything before Dragons Rising, no, there's not going to be anything there. But you can find some of that online at Walmart, not Target. But Walmart allows other sellers on their website, so you can find that. Obviously, you're not going to be buying it from Walmart, but there is that. And then Amazon isn't the greatest place to buy retired sets because they're so expensive. But if you really wanted to, I'd highly recommend Bricklink, and then eBay's obviously a super good option there. So season 5 is pretty good. That is a fantastic season. Just right next to season 6. It's from season see that era from season 3 to 7 where it was rebooted after um having been taken away and all, and that's great, but it was a little bit different, but that era was fantastic. I'm going to count out season 1 and 2 and the pilots cuz it's a little bit different, especially after the reboot. It you know, we're just going to count those separately, and that era was golden. That was amazing. Let's see. So who here buys retired Lego sets? Because I do that all the time. I know most of you probably do, but like I do it all the time. Holy cow! I want to know if I'm weird and like buy too many retired things. Do most of you just buy newer things or anything? Well, what does that look like for you guys? Looks like, yeah, OG season. Because Zayn and Cole losing was crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Cole should not have lost to Frack one bit, and neither should Zayn to, what was his name? Zero, I think. Let's see. But overall, the tournament was really good. Just the fight scenes in the newer tournament was so amazing. Loved seeing all the animation put into that. They have done such a good job amping up their fight scenes for sure. This one? Yes. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No? No. I got it wrong. There. Okay. I've been looking to collect more Ninjago minifigures mostly and a few older sets. That's I love collecting a bunch of the older sets and everything, but those minifigures, that's honestly where I go first. Those things are awesome. It's awesome to just have the characters that you get to see on the show. So, those are probably what draw me in the most. If I gotta be honest, gotta grab another piece. All right, here we go. Pour that on there. All right, looks like we're about to do the roof. There. This one goes over one. I guess I gotta find some other sets that I gotta build that are sealed and build those on stream because this one's been a little rough with the missing pieces and everything, but we're getting through it and seems like we're coming up on the end here in a minute, especially because this pile is tiny at this point. So this has definitely been a fun build. Oh, that one's dusty. Look at that. Gotta clean that one off. There we go. I'll just go at Walmart to find Ninjago sets. My mom had Amazon, but yeah, that thing is expensive. Cause the sellers on there, I don't know what they're thinking, but I guess I don't even know. I can't even imagine what they're thinking. Cause it's not like those sets are actually worth that much. They put them for like $100 more than what they're worth. So I I don't get the point. Just sell them for what they're worth, especially because you probably bought them way back in the day and you can just sell them for that much. It's fine. You'll be fine. I don't get it, but maybe they'll figure that out someday and they won't list them for so much and not get any purchases. Hopefully, hopefully for them. Two of these clips. There. There. When am I going live after this? I have no idea. I'm probably gonna go ahead and think about that. I usually just do weekends. So maybe next weekend, but I'll have to see what I can do. Especially because I've actually got some people joining me. Usually live streams back from not doing it for a while. I don't have many people joining me, so maybe I'll be doing it more often because I have a bunch of viewers already. And obviously people asking about it and wanting to see more. So that'll be awesome. There. All right. Which Ninjago sets should you get? Well, I don't know your budget and I don't know what you're looking for. I think you did say season 5 was awesome. From season 5, let's see. Maybe the Jaywalker 1 is actually low-key a fantastic set. I need to get myself one. That thing looks amazing. Oh, here we go. Stickers. Look at this. Filling out the set. And that goes over here. And the sword goes right here. I won't recommend the City of Sticks because it's kind of a bare bones build, especially for how much money it is. So I won't really recommend that one. I also won't recommend. I think the Woo Dragon is good. It's just not iconic enough to get. The Bounty is fantastic. I could totally go for the Bounty right now. That would be an amazing set to get. So, but yeah, as long as it's just a set you've been looking at or thinking about, they're definitely an awesome selection on there. Please do that because my birthday is on the 5th of December, so it would be cool if you go live on that day. That's awesome. I'll have to figure out what day that is, um, and make sure maybe I can do that. So, we'll see. But I mean, I can totally recommend a bunch of the newer sets as well. Those are all awesome. And it's great to support Ninjago right now. Maybe even if you don't like it, because keeping it around can get us more stuff that's good. So I always like to recommend to people to support the newer stuff as well. I know the older stuff is great, but with that $500 set, you could have bought 10 $50 sets from the newer stuff. Maybe you would get more enjoyment out of the newer stuff because you just get more for it and you're supporting Ninjago and keeping it around longer. So, I don't know, that's just my take on it. I feel like I just want Ninjago to be around forever. I know some people believe it should have an ending, which that's great. If you want it to have an ending, Crystallize is your ending. Season 10 is your ending. I don't know, whichever one you want to pick. But yeah, I want it to stay around forever, so I'm gonna keep supporting it so that it can do that, even if I have to keep it alive myself. So, you don't know what season set to get? Let's see. Like I said, season 6, season 5, those are great ones. I can honestly go for season 7. I know maybe it's not the most beloved season, but the sets are amazing. So are the sets from Day of the Departed. That those ones are way underrated. Those are fantastic sets. Totally recommend those ones. Um, what else do we got? There's obviously season 3. That one was awesome. I can't remember if you said, but that one was awesome. Yeah, maybe the Legacy Bounty. That one. Ooh yeah, go for the Legacy Bounty. That's such a good set. Um. Oh yo, this goes right here. This goes up. What the heck? Oh, I put the piece in the wrong spot. Um. Oh, did I build the legacy banner? Oh. I not on stream. I haven't, but I already have one, and I don't have one to build. So unfortunately, I'm not able to build that. I might have other. I don't honestly know what Ninjago sets I have to build right now, because it's kind of just mixed up in all my sealed stuff right now, like sealed to keep sealed stuff. Close up. There we go. This part right here. Alrighty, here we go. So, yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to another stream, hopefully soon. We'll have to see what we can do, but this one is just about over, so let's focus on this one while it's still here. And oh, I don't even think there's an actual roof to this thing. Dang, I didn't know that. There. That's not the right piece. That is the right piece. Yep, some more pieces. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to review this one until I get all those pieces in. Or get them from my collection or whatever. Just able to find them. Here we go, flags. Flags usually means you're near the end of the build. Was that... this might have been supposed to go in here. I'm not sure. I don't see it anymore. There. And I think... Is that it? No, there's this watchtower. This thing is cool, actually. I had a lot of fun with this one when I was a kid. This one... Oh, there should have been a Dareth in this set. That would have been awesome if we got a Season 4 Dareth. He's not really different in Season 4, but... Man, if we got one in this set, especially the one with the leg printing that's only in that poly bag, we needed to get that figure somewhere else. So this would have been a great place to put it. This guy goes right here. Oh, and you got a whole platform up here too? Wow, I thought we were almost done. Rebuild the Iron Doom on stream. Ooh, that'd be fun. Take that one apart and rebuild it. Did I ever build that on stream? Did I build it on stream or myself? I think I built that one myself. I think so. I don't remember exactly though. But yeah, there's definitely some older sets I could go back to and rebuild. That I didn't think about that. It's a good one. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any stud shooters here. Should have gotten those. Well, I guess they're going to be left out for now. Handlebars right here. And there she goes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's still more. Nope, still missing a piece. And I need this one. Getting messages over here. Hold on just a second. That's not the right piece. Oh my gosh, I X'd out my instructions. Final stretch. Here we go. DBX, almost done. Stay tuned. We'll put it all together. Oh, I just grabbed one of these. Darn it. Thought I was missing it. It was in there. Oh, do you hear that? Ugh. Feels like they're cracking all over the place. I have this on wrong. Like that. Oh my gosh, Dareth with makeup would be fire. This there. And then this goes like that. Yeah, like that. And here we go. It is all done. Oh, blades are in the way. There we go. Kind of creaky. Wow. We got a lot of extra pieces. Oops. But there it is. Wow, look at that set. Big, bulky thing. Yep, what did I tell you? Wow, what a set. So thank you all for everyone who came on in and joined us. I'll be streaming again, hopefully next weekend. Not positive on that one. I may not have anything to build, but I'm definitely going to be streaming in early January when all the new stuff comes out. So stay tuned for that. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're here for a bunch of that and all the reviews coming out in early January. Thank you for everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.